into the stretch, and American Pharoah makes his run for glory as they come into the final furlong. Frosted is second with 1/8 of a mile to go. American Pharoah's got a 2-length lead. Frosted is all out at the 16th pole, and here it is. The 37-year wait is over. American Pharoah is finally the one. American Pharoah has won the Triple Crown.
This is After Hours with Amy Lawrence.
I still remember that moment, the exact moment when it happened. I was in my living room, jumping up and down, crying, tears of joy, just so excited that I got to see it. We got to see it. We got to see American Pharoah end a drought of nearly 50 years without a Triple Crown. Fantastic. So it was, it was 78 the last time that there was a Triple Crown winner, and American Pharoah did it in 2015. That was the final call, the Belmont Stakes on NBC Sports with Larry Kalmus. It's After Hours with Amy Lawrence on CBS Sports Radio and CBSSportsRadio.com. It was a great privilege to catch up with Victor Espinoza, the jockey who was aboard American Pharoah when he won that Triple Crown in 2015. I caught up with him on Tuesday evening, and I'm really excited for you to hear our conversation. He just got elected to the National Museum of Racing's Hall of Fame. So I started out, of course, with that. Congratulations on getting elected to the Hall of Fame. Victor, when you found out, what was your reaction?
Well, it could have been more fun the first time that I got nominated. This time, but it's definitely good news for me, and excited too.
Well, congratulations on that. It's coming up in August at the National Museum of Racing, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. But you got a lot going on between now and then, including this race called the Kentucky Derby. You're attempting to win it 3 out of 4 years. When you think about it, Victor, what does it mean to a jockey's career to win the Kentucky Derby?
It means a lot because, the Kentucky Derby is always, special to win, and it's not easy. I mean, they bred tons and tons of horses just for this race, and only can, really 20 horses that can run, and, and especially if you're on the right one, be able to win that race, it's just incredible. It will be really special for me to win another Kentucky Derby.
I've always wondered this. The Kentucky Derby, as you say, has such a crowded field, and there are so many people, 70,000 plus sometimes, that are lining the rails and they're up in the stands. What is it like to come out of that gate at the Kentucky Derby with all of those horses and all of those people?
Oh, my gosh. I think, everything is just, it's at times that it's a little bit of stress, but it's at times that really excited. And just come out of the gate, I don't think about anything. Just thinking about the horse and win the race and have him in the right place to do the best performance we can all do, because, the horse and I, that's my team. We are a team. And we don't care about anybody else around, or anyone isn't there. We only only focus in that specific, time. Each step of the way from during the race, since the time he come out of the gate. It's funny because the gate is a lot of pressure in there. We're gonna get it out of there and just have that nice, clean break. And the minute I break out of the gate and it's clean the way I want it, well, I can just really I can breathe and just get the excitement in my mind.
That is really interesting. We're spending a few minutes with Hall of Fame jockey Victor Espinoza, who was aboard American Pharoah when he won the Triple Crown in 2015. It's After Hours with Amy Lawrence on CBS Sports Radio. The Derby is right around the corner, first Saturday in May, and this year you will be aboard Gormley, who just won at Santa Anita. What's Gormley like, Victor?
Yeah, Gormley, he's an interesting horse. He's a little baby. He likes to, do his own thing. He likes to play around, and also he likes maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how he can handle it, the all that noise, because some races in the morning. In the morning it's funny because in the morning if he hear any noise he want to take off. And then the race, and like when he ran a lot of the crowd and the screaming, he's different. He's more calm. I'm not sure why it's like behaved like that. So hopefully in the Kentucky Derby he handled it well, and then he can go out of the gate in a good shape.
So the last time that you won the Kentucky Derby was in 2015 with American Pharoah. And I've been reading some of Joe Drake's book about this horse and what he meant, not just to the people who were around him, but also to the sport and the fans who adopted him as a national icon. You called him special after the Kentucky Derby before you even knew that he was going to win the Triple Crown. Why was he so special?
Oh, he's one of a kind. Obviously, to win the Triple Crown, it's all it takes. One of the kind. That's why he's so typical. In American Pharoah, he was special because he was unique in the way that even like when I got on his back, and the minute I sit my butt in the saddle and his back, it was just like. In the slow motion that you don't even feel like he's walking. You don't even feel like he's moving. It's like a plane when he's up in the sky with no turbulence. They like just move, and it's hard to really tell you guys how that feeling, the power and the unique to sit in somebody's back like American Pharoah.
Victor Espinoza was aboard American Pharoah when he won the Triple Crown. He'll be riding Gormley coming up in this year's Kentucky Derby, and he just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's After Hours with Amy Lawrence on CBS Sports Radio. So take us back to that moment, that Belmont Stakes. You've crossed the line. What do you remember about finally winning the Triple Crown?
My most memory times for obviously winning the race, but the other one probably when I broke out of the gate, and I hit that first turn when I was one length in front of everyone, and that was it. And that was just my most exciting moments because I know this is it. I'm winning the race. This is over. I mean, it's still a long ways to go, but I like completely my body and my personality changed that, and the excitement started hit me right in that moment.
So you were able to enjoy it, despite the fact that you were out in front. Something could go wrong. It's a really long race. There's all this commotion around you at Belmont. You were able to enjoy that moment at least.
Oh yes, I mean, I was really excited to like I said, the first turn all the way to maybe a little bit before the last turn, but that's when he want to go, and I thought it was a little bit too soon, and then I'm like, wow, I'm so happy. This race is still not over yet. But I had to change it a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I have to concentrate more. But definitely down the stretch, when I just let it go and I dropped the reins, and I wait longer there really that I should have, but I just want to make sure that I win it. And then after that, I just dropped the reins and just blew away everyone. And that's the best feeling because, the wire seems like it's getting closer, but 30 or 40 yards away from before the wire, it seems like it's longer and longer and longer. And I just want to get there and get it over with. anything can happen, right?
Well, I can certainly understand that. It must have felt like a really long home stretch. Now that you've done it and you've joined this rarefied air, so few jockeys have won the Triple Crown. Victor, how does it change your career?
It changed for the best. It changed a lot, but for the best. I experienced a lot of things that I've been in a lot of places that I never, dream or thought that I want to be, and in that position. I was really busy after winning the Triple Crown. I barely have maybe a couple hours sleep. Honestly, I used to just go to the hotel just to change my clothes and then go back out of the street and just do all the other shows like the funniest one I think all of them. I love all of them shows that I went, but the funny ones that we did with what's his name? I even can't think about it right now. Jimmy Fallon, who just trying to beat me in that race little thing in there in the studio, but even though he cut the short way and he went to the wrong way, I still beat him. I was like, look, I had this power from the Triple Crown. As of right now, I don't think no one can beat me right now.
Well, there certainly is plenty of confidence there, and there should be. Victor Espinoza, who'll be riding in the Kentucky Derby on Gormley, with us here after hours with Amy Lawrence, CBS Sports Radio. Before we let you go, you have been doing this since 1992. You've accomplished not only a Triple Crown, but pretty much everything that a jockey could hope to accomplish in his riding career at the highest level. And you're 44 years old. Why do you keep doing it?
I think the only reason I keep riding is it's just my job right now, and I believe it's still, I kind of feel like I feel young, and I want to just ride a couple more years. I don't want to just stop riding and a year later I will come back again. I think I still have a couple more, or maybe 1 or 2 years, who knows, right? I'm not sure how long I will ride, but I think it will be just in the, one of the last moment, the last minute that I quit. And right now that I have Gormley, obviously it's making things more easy for me to continue to ride and motivate myself to continue to ride. Although I have a little bit more pressure because they expect me to do, obviously to win. And because I win the Triple Crown, then it's, I really have a little more pressure on me, but it's a good thing. So I don't be so lazy and it's okay, I win again, so no big deal. No, they push me to win it again. and it really is new races that coming up, like the Pegasus, and I would like to win that race, which is I never won it before. I thought that I have a chance with California Crown this year, but unfortunately it not happened, so I like to have that goal in my career.
Well, it is always good to have those goals, those dreams that you still want to achieve. Congratulations on reaching the National Museum of Racing's Hall of Fame. That induction coming up in August. We'll look for you on Gormley in the Kentucky Derby. You can follow Victor on Twitter at Espinoza's Victor. It was great to spend a few minutes with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me.